Hey Roanoke Park fans and cave fans, I have some news to report to you after last month's bio-inventory. Missouri is a cave state with over 8,000 caves, but cave-adapted organisms, or troglobites, are known from only a subset of those. The big news is we can add Roanoke Park Cave to that list and a dot on the map. When they went into the cave, they didn't find any bats yet, but what they did find is, or confirmed, is that we have a blind aquatic cave isopod. So that's a creature that has evolved over the eons, lost its sight, lost its pigment, little critter that scurries around, and it lives here in the spring water. And on top of the isopods, they found some amphipods, which are also cave adapted. They're completely white and have no eyes. We're told they're in the genus Stygobromus, and this specimen is a female with eggs. It's small, but its size is a little unique compared to other species in Missouri and surrounding states, so that's intriguing. Looking at the isopod specimens, they are variable in their pigmentation. They might be in the genus Cacadocia or Conocellus. Looking at the underside of the darker back one, there's lots of pigment, but if you flip them over and the darker one is in front, its back is quite a bit lighter. A third collected sample is even lighter. As you can see here, they all have this speckled coloring.
Strange. It's strange. It's strange.
Finding these things here in Kansas City, over 100 miles away from the next closest record of it, is a really big deal. And they're very excited about it, and we are as well. Definitely cool, even if it is a known species or a subspecies, due to the big range jump. But I've learned researching about this that many of these related species have evolved to be unique species because the caves tend to be separated from one another. There's actually 8 of these Cacadocia living in caves in Missouri, different ones. So it's possible, since we're so spread apart from all of the other caves, that what they will find ultimately is this is a new species unknown to science. So that'll be really incredible. It's incredible already, but that'll be really something else. We all know about roly-polies, right? So those are isopods. They live on the land. They're crustaceans. This one just lives in the water. As for this isopod's place in the ecosystem, it doesn't bite. It just feeds on the detritus that's washing through in the spring water. And in other caves that might have other forms of life in them, like salamanders or cave fish, then it might be on the menu for those creatures. So it's just kind of playing a role in the ecosystem. Amphipods are kind of shrimp-like creatures. The little ones sometimes called scuds. People who have aquariums might be familiar with that. And there's tons of different species of those, and some of them, again, are ones that only live in caves. So that'll be another thing for the biologist in the lab to look at. The bio-inventory was JT from a company called Stantec, he's a wildlife biologist, and Amanda from MDC, and Tina from Bat Conservation International. And it's just wonderful that we have these very qualified people looking at things for us. Other things that they found, again, I said they didn't find bats yet, but other things they found were a common land isopod, a type that is similar to roly-polies but doesn't roll up. Some snails, he said they were lunged snails, and a moth that is the kind that likes to hibernate in caves, so who knew? NBC considers all cave-adapted organisms to be what they call species of conservation concern. So that means they are monitored and they report on them every year. They intend to come back every year to do another bio-inventory. So these numbers of things that they found will only go up. They're hoping obviously to find bats when they come back. They didn't really expect them this soon after we built the cave gate. So they're plenty happy with what they have found. But for now, let's just enjoy the fact that nature is near and it's unique and wonderful, even right here in the middle of Kansas City. So as a community, let's try to take care of it and take care of each other.